Hello, everyone, and welcome to Story Dream, the channel where we enhance our English skills through enchanting stories. Today, I have a delightful tale that not only entertains but also expands our vocabulary. So, grab your favorite snacks and let's immerse ourselves in this heartwarming story, The Mischief of Monty and the Wisdom of Polly. Once upon a time, in a cozy little cottage nestled at the edge of a lush green forest, there lived a cunning little mouse named Monty. Monty had sleek, gray fur, twinkling eyes that sparkled with mischief, and a waggly tail that seemed to dance with his every move. But there was one thing everyone in the cottage knew about Monty. He was a mischievous little rascal. Every day, Monty would scurry around the cottage, plotting his next antics. He would sneak into the pantry and nibble on the tastiest morsels of cheese, knock over flower pots, and even manage to tie the shoelaces of unsuspecting visitors into knots. Monty thrived on chaos and loved how his pranks made him the center of attention, albeit not always for the right reasons. In the same cottage lived Polly, a brightly colored parrot with vibrant green and blue feathers and a sharp intellect that matched her wit. Polly adored her human companions and preferred to help them around the house, rather than getting involved in Monty's rambunctious schemes. But she had her own way of maintaining peace and order in the cottage. One sunny afternoon, while Monty was plotting his latest prank, swapping the sugar with salt for the tea party the humans were hosting, Polly decided it was time to teach him a lesson. So she devised a clever plan. As Monty tiptoed into the kitchen, he spotted Polly perched on her favorite shelf, her beak curving into a mischievous smile. "Going for another big score, are we, Monty? Just remember, mischief has its consequences," she squawked. Monty ignored her warning, his eyes set on the sugar bowl. Just as he reached out with his tiny paws to grab a sugar crystal, Polly let out a loud watch-out. Startled, Monty jumped back just in time to avoid stepping on a sticky trap that Polly had secretly placed near the counter. Thwarted, Monty turned around to face his feathered nemesis. "Why can't you let me have some fun, Polly?" "So what if I like to stir things up a bit?" Monty exclaimed, with his tail twitching in frustration. Polly fluttered down to eye level with Monty. "Because sometimes your fun turns into trouble for everyone else. Why not use that cleverness of yours for something good? You could help, not hinder." Monty pondered Polly's words, his head tilting slightly. He had never thought of using his talents in a positive way. But what could a mischievous mouse like him do to help around the cottage? Seeing his gears turning, Polly continued, "I think we could work together. You know where all the crumbs are hiding. If we teamed up, we could keep the cottage spotless, and I could help you avoid the humans' traps." Monty's eyes lit up at the idea. A partnership. He hadn't imagined that his mischief could turn into a cooperative game of teamwork. "All right, Polly. Let's give it a try." From that day on, Monty and Polly became an unstoppable duo. Monty used his stealth and speed to gather crumbs and clean up messes, while Polly offered her wisdom and perspective on how to keep the humans happy. They shared countless adventures, sneaking treats from high cupboards, guiding each other away from traps, and even entertaining their human friends with an occasional performance. One cloudy evening, they surprised the humans with a grand show. Monty performed clever tricks while Polly squawked cheerful tunes. The humans loved their little entertainers, showering them with treats instead of scolding them for mischief. Monty learned that sometimes being a bit naughty could be fun, but spreading joy and laughter was even better. And Polly, with her patient heart and clever mind, found joy in helping Monty discover the brighter side of life. As the moonlight shone through the cottage window, the unlikely friends nestled together, embarking on dreams of new adventures. From then on, the cottage was filled with laughter, love, and the most delightful mischief, now made lighter by the wisdom of a clever parrot and the bravado of a spirited mouse. And so Monty and Polly thrived together, proving that even the worst of mice can become a hero with a little guidance, and the kindest of parrots can turn chaos into harmony.
Vocabulary.
Nestle, settle or lie comfortably. Example, the dog likes to nestle in her owner's lap during cold winter nights. Sleek, smooth, and glossy. Example, the new sports car had a sleek design that turned heads as it zipped down the street. Mischief, playful, often harmless behavior. Example, the children were full of mischief as they planned their next prank on their unsuspecting friends. Antic, a playful, silly, or extravagant act or gesture. Example, the clown's antics during the birthday party had the children laughing uncontrollably. Rambunctious, someone or something that is noisy and full of energy. Example, the rambunctious puppy raced around the living room. Consequence, a result or effect that follows from an action or decision. Example, she knew that skipping classes would have serious consequences on her final grades. Squawk, a loud, harsh, or grating sound. Example, the parrot began to squawk loudly when it saw its owner coming into the room. Ponder, think about something carefully and thoroughly. Example, she sat by the window to ponder her options before choosing which university to attend. Embark, begin a journey and venture. Example, after months of preparation, they were finally ready to embark on their trip around the world. Example, his bravado in front of the audience masked his nervousness about the speech he was about to give.